Good morning, dearies! Caney here, and welcome to the 13th podcast of the Existence Server. And today we're joined in with a few new guests. We have some new members. So let me introduce everyone. We'll first start with the old and known ones. First off, Chrismon, welcome.
Hi.
Wow, very introductory, really. And we've got Yoghurt, of course.
Hello.
Wow, this is the first time I've heard you this evening. And then we go to the new members. We've got Sandman.
What's up?
We've got Telx.
How's everyone doing?
We've got the
I'm Telx.
Mundane.
Hello.
And we've got Vaan. These are the 4 new members. You haven't said hello, actually.
Hi.
Okay, cool. So, I would just like to know, Sandman, who are you?
I am Sandman.
What do you do? How old are you? What do you do for a living?
My name is Sandman. I am here over in Michigan, United States. I work full-time as a web designer at a radio company. I'm 24, and that's pretty much it.
That's
Not much.
so cool. You're a web designer.
Yep, I'm a web designer. I've been doing it for about 10 years now. So
Are you actually only the designer, or are you also the one implementing everything?
no, right now I just do page design. So I just do promotional pages on radio websites. I'm not the one who actually designs the sites. I'd like to get to that point though, but
Oh yeah, I really do, because web dev is the most terrible thing ever.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm more of a front end developer, but I do some more back end coding as well. So
That's just a bit better, but
Yep.
still
Damn, man, you
not
forgot
ideal.
to say your social security number.
what was that?
You forgot to say your social security number.
It is 1, 2, 3. None of your business.
That's a
The best
pretty
answer to
long
that question.
Social security number.
That may be a little bit too many characters, but I don't care.
Cool. So then we go over to Telx.
All right,
Just
you're
give
putting
us
me
a
on
little
the spot right
introduction.
now.
Yeah, I really do.
Hey,
Yeah. So I'm Telx. I make videos and stuff, and I'm in school still. So yeah, I'm almost done though. So holding out. I'm excited to actually live my life and that sort of thing. So we'll have to see how that goes.
Great. What kind of student are you?
Like high school.
Yeah,
I'm
what
almost
kind
done.
of? Are you a good student? A bad
Oh,
student?
oh,
Do you
I'm
cause
a good
havoc?
student. I'm a good student. I've kind of slacked off this year, but overall, I'm a good student. Don't sleep all that too much. So
Oh, great.
that was great English.
Okay, then we go over to the Mundane. Welcome.
Thank you. Well, I'm the mundane. Old man calls me Monday, so you can do that as well.
Monday. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I'm 22 years old and I live in Sweden. And I have a full-time job, so that takes up a lot of time as well. So, but I'll try to make videos as often as I can. So,
Do you mind sharing what you do for a job? Or do you want to keep it private?
well, I don't really know how to explain it in English, so. But I work in a hospital, so to speak.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
You're a nurse.
Not really. Just
an assistant.
An intern.
Are you just a visitor?
Yep, I
Stay
go
at
and
the
visit
hospital.
all the hospitals in the country, so that's my job. No, not really. But yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we end with Vaan. Hello.
Van.
Vaan. I'm going to say Vaan. It's just in my system.
Now, I do want to say one thing before I introduce myself. This list of introductions is giving me flashbacks when I applied at McDonald's. Okay. My name is Van. All right.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
going better than mine.
It went better than mine.
I think I like Sandman's introduction most, but
Yeah.
it just talks
I
the
agree.
most.
Whenever I joined, I didn't even get an introduction. I'm just like, hi, my name is
Do you
Chris,
want
and
one?
you guys talked about. No, I'm good. You know, it's too late.
Well, go ahead.
No, you know, I'm good. Okay, it's all
We
good.
still
thanks.
have yogurt though. So.
Yeah, he's the most mysterious member ever. Maybe apart from Eli, but do you have something to say?
Ooh. Oh, Yog? Not me? Okay.
Yeah, Yorg, of course.
well, if you want an introduction, you won't get any.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
Sad face.
Anyway, that's it for the introductions. Let's go over to one of the biggest Minecraft events of the past weeks, months, whatever. It's MINECON Earth. I don't really know much about it. I've watched a few videos, but what are your thoughts on it?
I
It
thought
looks
was
awesome.
Okay.
I didn't watch
Yeah.
it.
I was hoping for a cave update, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
who isn't?
I was
I didn't
hoping
watch
they would add
the-
dragons. They didn't.
I'm satisfied
Sorry.
with it. They're improving villages. They're
Yeah, that's amazing.
adding.
Yeah,
And,
I
voice crack.
actually think that I've looked at the sprites for the new villages, and I actually think that they are a bit too detailed. I mean, I really love the simplicity of the old certificates, but
Well, like, if you look at Minecraft Dungeons, I feel like those villagers fit really well there because it's very detailed. All the stonebrick and stuff is super complex. But, like, yeah, it just does seem a little bit too crazy, in my opinion, for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't. I like them. They look good. They're
Oh, yeah, they
improving
look good.
the structures, and they're improving the textures of the villagers. They're kind of boring right now.
I do like the structures of the new villages. I think that's gonna help out a lot. Instead of just having the boring old whatever buildings that we used to have, the structures are a lot more detailed. I like that, but I think we could probably keep the villagers the same, in my opinion. But I'm good with whatever.
yeah, I really love those new buildings. Also, that it just changed style depending on the biome. It's just a nice touch that should have been in there way earlier, in my
Yep.
opinion.
Also, when you look at it, they have, like, jungle villagers, so that might mean jungle villages.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
Nice.
about that.
more reason to find a jungle.
Yeah.
Yes.
And no one
Agreed.
spends that much time in jungles, so it'll be really awesome.
No, I mean, I
But-
remember that time when they were introduced, and everyone was hyped as fudge because it was amazing, and it was a beautiful new biome, and everyone was building tree houses until a few months later, and nobody was there because they are like a pain in the butthole.
Hey, but one good thing that's coming to jungles now are possibly villages and the villagers, since they showed that off, and the bamboo and pandas, because bamboo
Oh,
forces
yeah.
are part of jungles.
I won't get
Yeah.
anything done with the new pandas.
I'm gonna name a panda called Po, just so I can reenact Kung Fu Panda.
I wonder if
I'm
there
gonna
will
help
be.
you with that.
Let's make a great wall, and let's just. All you gotta do is add like a tiger now, and we can finally get the entire gang.
I would like to
Existence
see tigers in the
1.14,
game.
that's my plan, right there. I'm gonna do that with you. You build
Yeah.
great walls, pandas, bamboo everywhere. That's like a great time.
The panda invasion.
One thing
The
I was
great
wondering is they went all the way to China to record panda sounds for the
Talk about
game.
dedication.
But there are pandas in France. There are pandas here in the Netherlands. There are just pandas everywhere on the whole world. Why should you go to China?
Because pandas are primarily located in China.
And plus,
Yeah.
if you watched it, it was talking about how a lot of their fan base is in China. There's like 150 million accounts registered in China, and it was really
Yeah.
to give back to those fans.
Oh, just
Yeah, that's cool.
And also Kung Fu Panda. I mean,
Yeah, like why not?
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the bamboo, but it does remind me of Tropicraft a lot.
All you have to
Oh my
do-
gosh, I was just about to say that.
It was such a great mod.
It was.
I'm still hoping for hatch blocks. These were
You know, I
amazing.
miss that mod so much.
Oh yes.
Is it updated?
But it's also, if you look at the bamboo shoots, these actually are almost the same texture as the ones in I don't know what the mod is, but it was included in Live in the Woods. It really looked like that, the bamboo shoots. Nobody?
That's really awesome.
Nice.
No.
Okay.
I don't play modded Minecraft. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
same.
I haven't played it in a while, but I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of the mod off the top of my head.
So I never played it, but I used to watch it like way before I got my computer. I watched a ton of modded. but I really don't enjoy playing it, which is kind of a weird thing. But
Yeah.
an existence
Just started playing
mod
modded.
event would be cool.
Yeah,
Mods are awesome sometimes.
Yeah, Tropograph was one of those mods that I think currently many mods modify it so much that you don't recognize Minecraft anymore. Tropograph was like one of those mods where it was like, yeah, this is still Minecraft, but it's awesome. And they had
Yeah.
bamboo.
A lot of the things in Tropicraft, I'd be okay coming to vanilla, to be honest. A lot of the blocks and a lot of just the idea behind it.
Hmm.
When I heard about the update Aquatic, I more wanted something like that than what we got, but it's still a really awesome update.
Yeah, if you like, in a little while after the few updates, first they're going to update the taiga, but if they're going to update the desert in like a year or two, then they are going to implement palm trees and such. So we get something alike. But if you combine that with the warm oceans, with that light blue water and some coral and a nice palm beach, that would be amazing.
That would look really
Yeah.
I
cool.
think they're gonna update the other biomes by next year, maybe mid next year.
I honestly, so
Hope
my
so.
prediction is that 1.14 they're going to do the taiga, and then they're going to work on the other two after.
Because they
At
said they're gonna
1.15.
add the pandas, the bamboo. I assume the scaffolding with the bamboo because it's how you craft it is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
And then I assume the taiga for 1.14. I don't know what else they'd be adding though.
What I would like to
by the way.
What I would like to see them do is implement like a natural like terrain generation, kind of like that mod that people put in their mod packs for more realistic terrain generation. I would
So-
like that instead of just the crazy type of generation like what they got right now, where there's like a stack of blocks up in the air not attached to anything. Like more something realistic if they're going to do all of these biomes. Maybe do like a new world terrain generation update.
Possibly.
Just like 1.8.
Right.
Mm.
But something that's a lot more realistic and more visual friendly, I would say. Something that's not as
Well, there is something
Weird.
about the wacky landscape that makes Minecraft appealing.
right. Yeah, Minecraft is notorious for that, and it does kind of appeal, but I don't know.
They're also adding the cats and the ocelots as their own mobs. The 9 different cat skins.
Yeah, that's
with
cool.
1.14.
Yeah, actually, one of those 9 skins is being chosen by the public, but I don't know if the poll is already over, is going to be there, or I don't actually know anything about it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they said they were going to announce more about it later on. So
So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
You should all
what I'm
vote for my
excited
cat.
for is because I play on the Bedrock edition sometimes, or I've been playing on it before I got Java because it's on
Ooh.
the Xbox phone, and they're adding like full-fledged modding to that.
Oh yes,
having a
that
Yeah,
beta
you can
for it
add
in
your own
October.
mobs.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah, I
can
heard about that.
full customization. That's what I'm excited for.
I would like to see them implement that in Java. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just finger
Also-
crossed. Fingers crossed.
When they showed off that scorpion, if you guys,
Mhm.
I don't know,
Yeah,
if you
I've
saw
seen
it.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they showed off the scorpion mod that it's just a test mod that they made, I was thinking they should add the scorpions in the desert and replace the spiders that spawn. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sweet.
That would be super cool.
Oh, replace spiders or both?
Just replace them
Yeah.
in the desert.
But they give you more of a cave spider effect, but just a little bit more powerful, a little bit more
Mhm.
harmful.
Like cave spiders on land,
Yep.
basically.
But they look like scorpions.
In the
As
desert.
long as they have some interesting battle mechanic, because like we all know Minecraft is overcrowded with similar mobs almost, with
Right.
almost no use. But yeah, that would be interesting.
I think that would be cool. Also, meerkats. I don't know what their purpose is going to be, but they look adorable.
Meerkats.
I think
to
they're just gonna be
cute.
like, yeah, I think they're just gonna be passive mobs that are just supposed to be cute.
You know, like I don't really like mobs without a purpose. Like bats
Yeah,
are
same.
cool, but
Okay,
should-
They're more annoying than anything.
Yeah.
only when you let them explode.
You know what they should do with bats? So the phantoms that came out in the last update, how they dropped the membrane, they should drop sort of like how rabbits drop the mini hides that you can turn into leather. They should drop a portion of the phantom membrane that you can turn into a full one for elytra repair.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Except every time I go caving, I see bats just fly into lava, and it makes me sad when I leave. Just
Yeah, that's so
every time.
cute. Also, every night when I'm cycling home and it's dark, I'm cycling alongside a channel and I see all kinds of bats in front of my eyes. They're so cute, even in real life. I really like them. Just a random story, IRL.
It's a beautiful Earl story.
I've never seen bats in real life, so
You've never?
no.
I've
She
seen
lives
one.
on a different planet. She's
Yeah, I live
I mean,
in
an alien.
cold Sweden, so that's.
Scrap to do Florida.
They're just, well, I really like them. I'm always almost scared that they fly into my face, like flies and such do. I've had a few flies in my eye. That's the worst that can happen when you're cycling. But
Oh my gosh, that.
but
I've
those
swallowed some
bats, I'm
flies.
like afraid. Don't fly into my eyes, but of course they don't because they are such good flyers. Oh, speaking of the cold, with the Tiger remake, they're going to be foxes.
Yay, foxes!
But I hope they have like a purpose or
Yeah, I hope
something
they're not
you
a
can do with
reskin
them.
of dogs.
Yeah, that'd be redundant if they did that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't
I'm
know.
kind of curious to know what the purpose is going to be.
I know a lot of people are asking for more dogs, but I don't want more dogs. These like Labrador retrievers and stuff in the game seems like out of place, but foxes
Yeah.
do seem in place. Like I think foxes sound really cool.
And campfires. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
that purpose is going to be, but
You know
I
what?
think those are more
I want-
aesthetic.
Yeah, well, what I really want them to do, like the sea pickles, how you can adjust light underwater, they should have it so like however much wood you have is how much light.
Oh, the more you
Oh,
add
that
wood,
that's
the
a
more.
really good idea.
fade.
Yeah. That kind
And
there's
there
some
should be a
truth
way to
right there in real
permanently
life
set it.
too.
That's amazing. If it could also keep the wild animals at bay, that would be
Oh,
even
that-
better.
Yeah.
oh, did you guys see when they were showing off the desert village? There's going to be what do you call it? Sandstone walls.
Yeah,
is
I saw
nice.
that. That's
That's-
amazing.
Isn't that something that was already in the game?
No.
No.
No,
Like the double sandstone slabs.
No.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think so.
sandstone
Oh, wait,
walls,
what?
like cobblestone walls, like almost
Yeah.
like a fence.
Oh, these things! I haven't even seen them.
Yeah.
They were mentioned in the video, but I just looked over it. Sandstone
I think-
walls?
Yeah.
Is that going to be the new texture of sandstone and the new the new Joppa textures?
I have no idea. I'm not a fan of them, honestly. I like the version 2 that he had, that Joppa had, for the new sand textures.
What I would like to see also in this 1.14 update is more slabs and stairs for us builders. That's something that I really want to see. If
Oh,
if they can
yeah.
do that, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Now I see them. Those walls are amazing.
I've been
Yeah,
asking
and
for
bring something
concrete stairs and slabs for a while.
I mean, they said it was going to happen in the last MINECON Earth, but I don't think it's ever going to happen, to be honest.
They're just
For-
teasing us.
But we
Concrete?
can dream.
It's such
Stairs
a
and
big
slabs.
mess, actually, how it's implemented, because it makes it so hard to add new slabs. Whilst if they implemented it correctly, they could have added like slabs for all the blocks without any hassle.
I thought that's the reason why they did 1.13 besides the aquatic update was they did the technical stuff to add more blocks plus slabs and stairs.
Yeah, I think. Oh, now I
Yeah.
recall. I think I read somewhere indeed that we're going to add many more slabs and stairs just because of the 1.13 update.
So I'm kind of surprised that they're not doing that for this update and then moving the 1.14 to 1.15 and so on. So it just kind of caught me off guard.
Well, I assume these updates are going to be a lot bigger than what they showed, because that's how the aquatic update was. It was all right. They added coral, dolphins, and fish, and then they just completely did a lot more
I
with
agree.
it by the
Like
time it released.
The biomes, like the taiga and the desert and savanna, I don't feel like there's that much new content that they showed off. Especially like the desert,
Ostriches.
just a tree and just a tree basically. So
And
I think they're gonna
ostriches.
include
Ostriches.
Yeah.
Ostriches. I really think it's a
I'm more
weird
excited
word,
for new things.
but I really love those animals.
I wonder if you'll be able to ride them like
I've-
horses.
I
Yeah,
think you will.
that'd be so cool.
These
I
things
just
can
want
run
to trees.
fast.
That's my thing.
Because ostriches are, I think, one of the fastest birds on the planet.
Yes, and they have a
Yeah.
very strong kick.
Yep.
So maybe they also have a
Also-
fighting thing.
Maybe like
that
an
would be
attack
amazing.
mode or something.
Don't they also
Well-
put their head inside the ground?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. And their meat is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, so you could probably kill them and get really nice ostrich meat.
Mhm. Have any of you actually tasted ostrich before?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
No,
You're missing out.
I want to try it.
It's one of the it's one of the more tender. It's like beef, but it's more tender. It actually
It's like chicken, but better.
no, it's not chicken. It's more beef. It's
Really?
not.
It's more of a
The
red
meat is red. It's not white. Or a bit pinkish.
I like my ostrich well done.
Oh,
Leave.
that's a shame. You should eat
Leave.
it rare. At least at most medium.
any meat that's more than medium is ruined. Doesn't matter.
Oh, definitely.
Most it's like pork. But
Can we talk
know.
about the pillager beast?
Oh yes.
That
Yeah,
thing
what-
looks ugly.
it doesn't fit in the game at all, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it fits. I think it's an oversized cow, pretty much, that just tramples crops.
I
So
think
just-
they're really changing the art direction of the game just from the villagers and that thing. I think it's going to get a lot more complex because
Yeah,
This is
and
why we
are
should
we
have
like
sold it to Microsoft.
Yes, mundane.
yeah, and are we like supposed to defend the villagers? It's like seems like a constant job for
I was thinking about, does it only attack actual villages, or is it, if you have a villager breeder, will it attack them too?
That was a loud keyboard, Mundy.
Sorry.
I also have a loud one. I love those old mechanical keyboards. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I wish I had a mechanical keyboard, but whenever I do, like, my friends were sick and tired of me typing all the time.
I want those quiet switches, those Cherry MX, like silence or whatever.
Oh, MX Brown keys.
Yeah, maybe that's what they are.
I got little rubber O's, is what they call them, to make your mechanical keyboard a lot quieter.
Yeah, I need to
They
get
don't work
those.
with Razer keyboards. I'm
In
really
fact,
sad.
I've
Oh.
got
I have one of
two,
those
actually.
cheap Walmart keyboards.
I have a Walmart keyboard. It's a Razer keyboard.
A Walmart
Yeah,
keyboard.
I have one of the black web ones that are really bad.
Wow, this is something that I notice currently. It's something completely different. But the logo colors of the Existence Discord and the public Existence Discord have a different shade of green.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just noticed that.
That is.
Same.
They're
Oh,
off just a little bit, but they're
just a
different.
bit. You can see it on mobile better than on my screen, but
Hopefully, I didn't grab the wrong colored one for my
Ooh.
thumbnail.
okay,
Wait,
that was an
what are you
interruption.
guys
Back to the
talking about?
pillages.
Yeah, I was thinking, what if you kill all the pillagers? Because it looks like that beast has a saddle on him. And I think that'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool to ride that thing.
I have little
I don't
baby
think it's a
pillages.
saddle though. It might be.
That's the only picture I could get from it, and I don't want to have to go through the live stream again and screenshot it. Sugar, what is this?
That's a
These-
nasty.
These are my
keyboard.
keyboards.
You have two?
I've got two.
Hmm.
It's definitely
One
off topic.
from 1943 and another 2003.
But something I think about the pillages is, I think it doesn't fit Minecraft. In my opinion,
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so too.
those
I think it's just another type like zombie siege that they have in the game. I think it's just another one of those. Is what I'm thinking. Like
Yeah.
somehow just out of nowhere, you're just gonna have like 4 or 5 pillagers with a illager beast just come out of nowhere, just like zombie hordes. But it could be at any time during the Minecraft day or night. So I don't really like you said, I don't think it fits the game very well.
And I
I
don't
think
care
it fits
about
the
my
dungeons
villagers.
very well.
I don't
but-
think the pillager beast fits because it looks like a deformed giant
I
headed
know.
pillager. Like it has the face of a villager.
It does.
It does.
That's
The pillager
Yeah.
beast.
here. I'll show you guys real quick.
Oh yes. Oh wow. Indeed, it does.
Where? What?
Oh yeah, that's ugly.
That is
Oh,
ugly.
Lord.
It
That-
is a
that's-
fantastic touch, though.
That's gonna give me nightmares.
And it has like its mouth stitched shut. Do you see that? What is this?
it
Like
has
It's a
the
strange
warts.
creature.
Stapled shut or something.
That looks weird.
I can't wait
Yeah.
until somebody just plops this head on top of a giant villager.
Also, what throws it off for me is that it can stretch its neck out to hit enemies or whatever. I don't know if you saw that. Like it can.
No, I
No,
I
it's
didn't
It's like
see
a
that.
turtle. I'll try and find a clip.
It's a weird thing, and I'm just curious. Maybe they will make it right. Maybe they will do it justice, but I'm skeptical
Yeah.
because
same.
where are these things going to spawn?
I
Like,
would like to
ideally,
know-
Nice if
spawning
they were also
conditions.
themed too, sort of like villagers, like themed to their area.
yeah, if they have like caves, if they live in caves or something, that would be amazing.
Oh,
Actually,
it would be cool if they had like a bandit cave.
yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
Where they
oh,
live.
that'd be super cool.
And they
Kinda
have
like
a
a
little
dungeon or
stable
something.
cave area for the beast.
We need to post this all on Reddit.
We are just the subreddit Minecraft ideas here.
Yo, let's make an existence subreddit.
Yeah.
Does it exist? I'm going to look it up now. Oh, it does.
Wait, there is?
First post, what happens when we die? It's about existence. Who are we? It's a bit too literal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But has anyone a favorite new update thing? No?
I think the one thing that I like about the pillagers is definitely the crossbow. I think that's
Oh.
probably the one
Yeah.
thing out of that particular part of the update that I like.
I'm a handbow person.
I personally like the crossbow. That's my thing. In modded Minecraft, I always have to have a mod that
Mhm.
includes a crossbow. So finally getting it in vanilla, I'm good with it.
As long as you
I'm
have
pumped.
that longer loading time, so it really evens out on a
Yeah.
on a normal bow.
That's probably going to be the downside is that you're probably going to need an enchantment to increase the drawback speed.
Also, there's a triple shot enchantment for the bow too.
Yeah, which helps damage a lot as
Yeah,
well. So
really.
it can be a lot more powerful than just a regular bow.
I don't know. I think a triple shot is normally pretty useless. I think.
I think you have to
Maybe.
be strategic with that. I think you can potentially hit more than one mob, or you can hit a single mob and give like 2 or 3 times more damage.
Yeah, if you're
I
really
mean,
up close. But
Yeah.
Could be useful if you are trying to protect villages from the pillagers and stuff because they come
Oh,
in
yeah.
big groups.
So like
Yeah.
from
hmm
I was
Uh,
gonna say from a builder's perspective. Oh, you speaking?
oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's
But
kind
I-
of crazy when there's 80 people.
Yeah, I was thinking when they showed off the triple shot crossbow, they shot at a wither skeleton, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
they
think so.
died at one hit.
Yeah, pretty logical. I mean, if you have more damage for one shot and you've got 3 of them at the same time,
Yeah.
should
that's
hurt.
true.
I wonder if they'll change that. If you can only like, they might have the power enchantment for it. I don't think they'd change that enchantment since it's still a bow. That's
Actually, will
Kind
they
of a
wield normal arrows?
I think
Or
so.
will they
It-
use
it
like
looked like they
some
did.
mods do, some iron bolts? Like there's finally a use for iron nuggets.
That would be
for
good.
sure. Kind of like doing the Tinker's Construct type of thing, where
Yeah.
you need like feathers and iron nuggets. Except when no Tinkers, you have to actually smelt iron into a bolt, but you could use iron nuggets in vanilla.
That would be a
Yeah.
nice touch, I
Oh.
think. All kinds of ideas.
Yeah.
Anyway, I also saw something on this list again, which is berry bushes.
Oh, very
And I
helpful.
love this so much.
I think that's really helpful when you're exploring and you are running low on food. You can always just scavenge for berries.
Yes,
that can really help.
Yeah.
it will also add something like to games like the Hunger Games or similar sort of game modes.
Yep.
Just some
Yeah.
berries.
Which is kind of funny because just like 2 months ago, I was me and my girlfriend were checking out the Nature's Beauty mod pack. If you guys know what that is.
Yeah, from Wells Night.
Yeah, and she found some berry bushes, and she's like, "Why isn't this in the game?" And
Yeah.
then 2 months later, it's in the game, or it's going to be in the game.
I've played Live in the Woods, but I think it's pretty similar in that regard. I really love the part of foraging food.
Yeah, because that's something that you would actually do in real life. You would go and scavenge and pick berries off of bushes, assuming that they're not poisoned. But you know, that's something you would do. So it makes sense to put it in a game like this.
Yeah,
Maybe they could add like you said, like a poisoned berry as well.
poisonous berry
Poison.
bush.
Yeah, kind of like a poison, kind of like with the potatoes. You could just pick like a poison berry or something.
That would be
Yeah.
I really
weird.
wish they
That'd be
would
kind of cool.
add apple trees. I'm tired of
I
chopping
don't think
down.
they're needed.
Pam's Harvest Craft in the whole entire game. Just make
Oh
that part of
yes,
vanilla.
do it. Just throw it in there. Give
I would
me
be
everything.
so happy. I grew up
Oh.
on a farm, so I love the farming aspect of the game. So
Yeah,
Ooh,
they need a
farm.
farming update as well.
You
Yeah, I
need a
think-
lot of updates.
yeah,
They need a cave update, farming update.
Minecraft
Mm.
update.
But just on the flip
Minecraft
side,
update.
on the good side, like this game will be here for decades to come. So
oh for sure.
it's one of those games that just don't die.
It's something that you can easily modify and just change up and add to. There's really just endless possibilities of what you can do with this single game. So
Mhm.
it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah,
And I really would like more flowers, more kinds of vegetation.
Oh yes,
There is
Yes.
loads of vegetation already, but I would just like all the plants in again Life in the Woods. If you play the mod pack, it's just gorgeous. All the kinds of plants I can use them in gardens, in parks, in everything.
I think they should do that if they do
I want more
improve
trees.
the farming.
yeah, more plants, more trees, more various wood types.
Yeah, more trees is like the one thing I'm really pushing for, and I'd also like to see more passive mobs like elk or deer or something like that. I think that'd be kind of a cool addition.
I was really hoping with the new biome updates when they did the taiga, they would add more passive mobs instead of like foxes. They would actually add like deer, elk, moose, and maybe some aggressive
Aren't-
mobs like
aren't
grizzly
foxes
bears or
black
something.
bear?
passive.
Yeah.
Like in real life, foxes are pretty passive.
Yeah, they're pretty skittish, so they'll run away from you in real life.
Mhm.
They won't like attack you or anything. Well, I would like to see like grizzly bears and like mountain lions or something like that in the game where you actually have to like daytime aggressive mobs that you have to watch.
I think they should add like grizzly bears and stuff in the mega taiga biomes, and like deer, and then the foxes in the normal taiga.
It'd be
Or
so cool.
even-
Yeah,
to
that'd
see,
be
like,
cool.
A
The
bear
deer-
chasing after a deer.
Yeah,
I'll make the Mega Tiger more awesome.
Make the mega.
It's already
tiger
my
more
favorite
mega.
biome. That would make it even more better.
Yeah, it's my favorite biome.
The taiga is probably mine, or the mega taiga. I just love because it's sort of an area close to where I live at, where it's just like grass and those kind of pine trees and stuff. I'd also like to see birch trees make their way into taigas, because if you've ever seen like aspen trees in pine forests,
Birch trees grow everywhere. They just
Yeah.
yeah.
they do in the game.
no in real life.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like, I just love to see that.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
me,
I don't know if it really fits though in the game. I think the color palette is a bit off then.
Yeah. Well, that's where resource packs come in handy.
Yeah.
And with like the topic of adding animals and stuff, with the new Bedrock thing, they've already showed how easy it is to add in your own custom mob too. So they could very well add these mobs pretty easily in Bedrock
Yeah.
anyway. And then 1.13 was all about, or well, it was at first all about making the game easier to add stuff like new blocks and new items in general. So they could do that on Java as well.
Mhm.
So if they wanted to, they could add all these mobs. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think they're taking it slow.
I'm just looking at the big list of things that are coming, and I think the only thing we really missed is the scaffolding block, which is
I'm
going
not
to be
really-
amazing.
I don't really know much about this.
It's just a
just-
block.
It's
Oh, it's
And if
just a
you-
block.
It's a block, and you can use it as scaffolding for like if you're going to build something in the air or something. And if you break the bottom scaffolding block, everything collapses.
Oh, okay, that's really cool. I didn't
Oh.
know if it was like just you place bamboo and then like in a certain way, and then it just builds like scaffolding. I didn't know.
No, as far as I know, it's just a block, and it is. I think it will be crafted with bamboo, but I could
Bamboo.
be wrong on that.
Okay,
Well,
No,
yeah,
you're right. That's what they said.
That's how they announced it.
okay, that's really
That's
cool.
going to be really nice for builders, like those really big projects, because it's sort of a really bad part of having to go back and like destroy all the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if it's going to get caught on ledges, like if it's a gravity thing or if it's just a connection thing. Because if you have a piece of scaffolding on a ledge, will it get stuck there because there's a block under it, or how is that going to work?
I hope it's just like the rest, anti-gravity for the win.
Yeah,
Just-
that's what I think it is.
As long as it's connected, it will be torn down.
Okay, I
And
hope
they
that's
said-
how it works.
You can climb up it extremely
Oh, yeah.
fast. Like,
That
Oh, you can
also-
actually climb up those blocks.
Mhm.
yeah.
Sweet.
I hope it
That's cool.
fits in the game too. Like, I
I
hope
wonder
it's not
how they're
super
going to make it so you don't have to take your time building the scaffolding and then you could start building. I wonder if it's like you hold down where the block is and it just places it. I don't know how they're going to do it because trying to build up with the block is already a pain. And then if you're doing it with something similar to a ladder because you climb up that, I don't know how that's going to work.
I wonder
I
if you
think
can
it'll just be like a normal block.
yeah, that you can just climb up.
Maybe.
That's
I
how
think
I
it's
would do
gonna-
it.
Yeah. I just guess it's going to be a block basically with ladders on all four sides, like the mechanic of a ladder, but just a normal block. I don't think they need to make it like super complex or anything.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would do. As a
I
game
just wonder
designer.
if it's going to look like it came from like Tekkit or something. Like, I hope it looks like it fits in the game.
You
Right.
know those carpeted blocks? I really hope it's going to get a bit of that
That would look a
texture
whole
with
lot.
like a bamboo-ish green.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
But
That'd
that's
look
what
a-
I hope.
Yeah, it'll look more realistic too. The
Mhm.
actual scaffolding.
Yeah.
Plop.
No, I'm just I'm happy with the scaffolding because I got like castle projects in my single player world that I'm planning right now, so that'll definitely help out a lot with the building process. Definitely speed that up.
Like the Elytras was good for getting up to high places, but you have to coordinate where you
Yeah.
land every time and take some damage when you do. So I
Yeah,
think
that's the
this is
price
why
you
they're adding
pay
that.
for using the Elytra.
I have a confession to make.
What is it?
I've never flown with an elytra, so
You haven't.
Same.
You never
No.
flown in with an elytra?
no.
But I don't
Oh,
blame
you're
you.
missing
I
out.
haven't also. I haven't either for a very long time. Like I was the only person on the server who actually used ender pearls at the end of season 1. The rest was all flying. I was just still using ender pearls.
I gotta admit, I've only flown a couple times, so I'm pretty terrible at it. So I kind of feel where you're coming from.
Yeah. So I may need some help to acquire an elytra and teach me how to fly these things. So
Oh, that will be fine.
I
Everything
think
will
the
be
most
fine.
difficult part is obtaining the elytra itself. That's probably the most difficult part.
yeah.
Yeah, that will be fine. We used to have some very, active people on the server who would do all kind of stuff. Took home lots of choker boxes for everyone to just hand out. Like, I've only been in an end city once for a public event, and I've had loads of choker boxes, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
I just finished up a recording for episode 16 of my single player survival series. Gonna plug it in real quick. Surviving with Anime. Go check it out. Yeah, I just
Don't
today,
let me mute you.
I'm sorry, I have to mark it somehow. So I just got done raiding end villages for the first time. That was really cool. So that was a little bit difficult, more difficult than what I thought. But I got a crap ton of shocker boxes. So
It is?
I got like 13. So
It really is doable. I honestly think that the how do you call them? Those mentions. These things are a pain. These are hard.
what are they?
Wait,
Those the mansions in the deep forest.
Woodland
Oh, the
mansion.
woodland
The
mansion.
the
mansions.
woodland mansion.
These things
Yeah.
are very hard.
I've never conquered one before.
Like we
No,
had
me
the
neither.
Halloween event from season 2 was there with of the server for existence, and many people died quite a lot of times just because it's these things are strong.
Yeah,
The
Yeah, they
illagers.
look scary.
I've seen a lot of videos of people raiding them, and they look absolutely difficult. I don't know if I want to even try to. You have to really gear up for that.
Yeah.
I've rated
No.
one on the Bedrock edition. I don't know if it's any different, but it was pretty easy. Sorry, I have to say that.
Well, of course, with the Bedrock edition, you don't have the combat, so you
Yeah,
can
that's
spam click and kill. But in Java, it's a lot harder to kill aggressive mobs than it is Bedrock.
Yeah. One
I
thing
did it
that's
once
harder
on
to
the Bedrock
get-
edition, like in creative. But just to see. But yeah, I've never rated one. They're really cool though.
I wonder if they're ever going to update the Wither to be like the Bedrock edition.
What is the
Because the-
difference?
Well, I don't know what the Wither does. What does the Wither do in Java? I don't know
You
if the
spawn
other
it,
ones-
it just explodes once and shoots wither skulls everywhere.
That's it?
And after halfway, you cannot shoot it with the bow anymore. It gains immunity from projectiles, and you have to melee kill it.
Okay, that's all the same except in Bedrock Edition, it does these quick, like it shoots at you, like it shoots its body at you, and it destroys every block that's around it, and then it also spawns wither skeletons while you're fighting it.
Oh.
That should be like
Suffer.
something like on like hardcore mode or hard mode.
It
They should do
destroyed
that.
my whole world one time.
I
and
feel like
gave
this should
up.
make Minecraft harder. Like I feel like hard mode should decrease. Like if you make a world in hard, it should decrease the amount of ore spawns or something. Because I find hard is too easy many times.
Well, it's not necessary that the game becomes harder if you choose hard. It's just the difficulty in Minecraft is that you have to survive for a very long time. Just trying not to die for a very long time. That's the thing that's hard about Minecraft. Not necessarily the game itself, because it's pretty mundane and it's
Mundane.
no pun intended.
Yeah.
But that's hard. But that's why UHCs also are so hyped in Minecraft.
That's why
I
I'm
think.
so excited for dungeons because it's like there's so much more to it. Like I feel like it's gonna be a really hard game.
Yeah, what is it going to be exactly? Minecraft
It's
Dungeons.
a new game. To my understanding, it's not Minecraft. It's a new game. It's like a sequel almost,
Mhm.
and it's just going to be like a dungeon fighter. I don't know if it's going to be like open world where you like go from dungeon to dungeon, or if it's just like a set of like 5 dungeons that you can play. But they didn't give that much info on it. But there's crazy looking mobs, crazy looking weapons, crazy looking bosses, crazy looking blocks. It just looks super awesome, and like it's going to be super fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to follow that. It looks really interesting.
Yeah.
One thing I am
reminds me
sad about
of-
them.
It like reminds me of Minecraft story mode without the story
Mhm.
part. That's sort of what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, RIP Telltale. Who made
Yeah.
Minecraft
Yeah.
Story Mode.
May they rest in peace.
What happened?
It
They
got
went
shut
bankrupt.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Telltale are they gone?
I'm
Now
kind of
we won't-
surprised.
Now we won't know how The Walking Dead will finish.
Rip.
Cliffhanger is
The
probably what's
TV
going to
show's
happen.
pretty trash too right now.
Yeah.
I've seen
I'm
that.
still into it.
I've
good,
seen
but-
Rip Telltale a lot the last few times, but that was maybe because I was looking up Life is Strange 2 stuff, which looks amazing.
Which I just bought that and started playing it on my Steam link.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's that the $40 is a bit too much, I think.
I just paid the $8 for the first episode, and I'm gonna wait till the other ones come out.
Yeah, 5 times 8 is still 40, so. But I think I will wait, just like Life is Strange version 1 for a silly thing. Like I bought season 1 for $15 or €15.
Nice.
Isn't like
I wish it was
fine.
$15 over here.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's way more than that. Because it's €15 over in Europe, but I wish it was $15 over here.
Yeah, €15 is like mostly they take 20, 15, or it's just a few more.
Yeah, it's
That's
not.
pretty different
It's
that
not
much.
too off. Yeah, it's not too far off.
It is 17.4 if you use the current exchange rates.
Okay, well that's not too bad.
No, it's fine.
Only $2 more.
Ah,
Okay, let's stick to the topic of Minecraft.
No one likes Minecraft.
no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
What's
We're
this
not just in our
Minecraft game we're
Minecraft.
speaking of?
Yeah.
It's this Lego game.
Oh,
You mean
I love
Microsoft?
Legos.
It's like this Roblox ripoff.
How dare they?
Oh, is there a Roblox mod?
Probably.
Pretty sure there is.
But you can't say the word Roblox in the official Minecraft Discord.
Oh, you know what that just reminded me of? Do you guys
What?
remember the minigame Super Craft Bros by Seth Bling?
No.
No.
Oh, you never.
Right.
Oh, it's such a good minigame. It's basically like Super Smash Bros. Mixed with Minecraft.
Oh, that one that ran a server a few years back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was absolutely insane. And I
So-
owned everyone.
What do you mean by owed?
Owned.
Oh, owned.
She kicked booty.
I also was a skeleton because they had like punch 2 on a bow, and I know that if you use punch and you can aim a little, then the other one stands no chance. You're dead.
It's weird how they have punch on a bow. Bows don't have hands, so how can they punch anything?
Maybe if you
Haha.
punch someone
Go
with
home,
a bow.
Dad, please. No. I really love punch. I think it's the best enchantment on a bow by far.
Nah,
I have an
Infinity.
Knockback on a sword is the best enchantment.
Mending on a fishing
Breaking
rod.
3.
I'm pretty sure amending is the best enchantment. There's no competition.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think I don't know. Punch on a bow still packs a punch because
How about
like
Infinity?
Infinity.
Pack a punch. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could-
Yeah, I
Infinity is
know.
good.
I'm punny.
you could put your bow in a pack a punch machine. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And you can upgrade your weapon to do more damage.
Yeah, get the ray gun Mark II.
Yeah.
Can't we just make a punch in a box, but then in blocks? Like, let you just come home and like one of my famous traps. It's not. I'm not famous for it, but one of my traps used to be place a random netherrack block in somebody's house with a observer underneath it or a block update detector in the old days, and then add some TNT to it. It's one of the best traps ever.
Yeah. I remember when I was 11 playing Minecraft on the Xbox. And I was moving to the Nether. It's a really sad moment. I was leaving my brother. Me and him were playing Minecraft, obviously. And I set up a nice little base in the Nether, right? It's a really sad story. And I place a bed down. And then I blow up.
Rip.
I don't know if I cried. I was pretty young.
Wait, was this before the creative update or not? Because I used to play on Xbox also.
This was before the creative update.
Oh, so you just had
This
like,
was right after you could walk through sugarcane.
oh,
Do you
That's-
actually
Yeah, I used to
prefer
ban on that all the
playing
time.
with a controller or with keyboard and mouse for
Keyboard and
Minecraft?
mouse.
Keyboard mouse.
At first, I was comfortable with a controller, but now like keyboard and mouse all the way.
Can't go back once yeah, I tried going back to controller just so I don't have to have my arm sitting on my desk because that's a lot of work. And so I tried using a controller. It's so slow. Like Minecraft is already a slow game, like progressing and building and stuff with a keyboard and mouse, but with a controller, it's so much worse.
I can't even go back to playing my console anymore. I got this like godly computer 6 months ago, and now I can't even touch an Xbox.
But isn't Razer like making some sort of like keyboard adapter to an Xbox? Oh no, that's what I heard.
That already exists, sort of ish.
Locke, how are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
All right. Yeah. Doing pretty good. Okay, everyone else, let's get back to talking.
Wait, what? We've been talking for like, what is it? 50 minutes now. So I think it's time to slowly start rounding off the episode. I don't know if you call it that, but that's something we say here. I would like to give everyone a final moment of glory. Just a minute where you can talk about everything you want. So
I will go first.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Van. I'm about to turn 18. I live in a house. I'm not in school. Don't ask. I did have a job, but I don't now. Don't ask. And yeah, that's all about me. Oh wait, just wrap things up.
I'll go last.
Good story.
Yeah. Telks, you go.
No, I'll go last.
Sorry, I was just introducing myself.
Oh yeah, because you didn't do that in the beginning.
So should we get down the line like oldest members to newest members?
Has it seriously
Oldest to
already been 50 minutes?
newest. That is very interesting. Then I should go first, and I don't want
I'm
to.
the oldest of the visitors, or the whatever.
Newbies.
The newbies, yeah.
Like the oldest
I
in what
bought
sense?
A $25
I was the first.
Xbox headset that only has one earpiece to it. And then I walk into Family Dollar or the dollar store or a store for the foreigners who don't know what that is. The store, right? And I found this $15 headset that does the exact same thing and has two earpieces so I can listen to sound on both sides of my ear. And it was $15. I could have saved $10 and I was really sad.
Money's a problem.
Who has a better story?
All right, I'll go next, okay? So I can get this out of the way. So we each get 1 minute to say whatever we want, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, my name is Chrismon, not Crimson or Christmas or anything. I have a silent T in my name, so a lot of people say Christ. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true.
Hey Christ.
Hey. I was the newest. I was recently. Wait. Shoot, English is hard.
You used to be.
I used to be the newest member of the server, and now I'm not since there's 4 people joining me or joining us, and I'm really happy about that because that means I'm not the newest member, and that kind of makes me happy on the inside. I recently uploaded a video that's not Minecraft, so you can go check that out, and yeah, that's basically it.
Poetic.
Did no one hear my keyboard spam?
No, I didn't.
No.
I heard.
What?
Oh, no, I did.
Do you hear that?
Yeah. All right.
just-
So,
Wait,
Tell.
I
so
just-
here's my minute of shining. My name is Telks, and yeah, I do stuff on the internet. I guess I make videos, and I'm Telks. So that's all.
I just punched my keyboard and it signed me out while I was still in the call. That didn't make sense.
Also, you'll find out from me. I love coffee. So
I don't.
you don't.
I hate coffee.
I don't know. This
I
is gonna
love
be.
one of those
You're
types
probably the
of
person that
jokes,
likes tea over coffee.
I'm that one Silfax student who hates coffee.
I don't
I'm
think
that
I'll be
one
able to coexist on this.
that likes blood instead.
You got issues.
I like
Yeah.
to photosynthesize. Actually, I don't drink.
I live off the sun.
Okay, sad man.
All right, yeah. So, like I said, I am 24. I live here in the good old Mitten State, Michigan. I work in radio as a web designer, and yeah, I got a survival series. I'm gonna plug it again. Survival series, Survivor from San Diego. Go check it out.
Ooh.
Yeah, go
And
try
this
out
is
mine.
now when you get muted, Sandman. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya. I will not be talking. Oh wait, I gotta do that. See ya properly. See ya. That's my signature. See ya.
Who else is next? Mundane?
Yeah, probably.
Or is it
me, but I
mundane?
don't-
Or is it mundane or mundane?
Monday.
Monday. Hey, Monday.
Monday.
Yeah,
It
you
is
can
going
call,
to be Monday now.
yeah, you can call me Monday.
Alright,
Or
Monday.
Mundani.
Mandani. Yeah.
Mondani.
Mandana.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't have much to say, so next one.
That
Wow.
was amazing.
Your life
Yeah.
is boring or something?
Yeah, thank you,
Alright,
thank you.
Yog?
Well, I didn't give up an introduction in the start, but my name is York. I'm 18 years old. I live in a really cold place named Denmark, and yeah.
Oh, you
I
mean the
sometimes-
Netherlands?
No.
Okay, should we start this podcast?
And yeah, I do stuff on YouTube sometimes.
All right. So, what are the topics?
Topics. What?
Yeah. Yog just introduced himself. It's time to start the podcast.
Oh yeah, okay. This
Yeah.
episode we're first going to introduce the new members. We have Sandman.
Hi.
We've got Telks.
I'm the best new member.
We've got the Mandani.
Hello.
Yeah, wait.
Hey, Madonna.
And we've got Vaughn.
Can we just have the Deja Vu song just like playing right now?
Come on, Patrick, do it. Edit this.
Edit.
Do it for us.
Do it in post.
And for those who don't know who I am, I'm
Hi.
Caney. I'm like 20. I'm almost 21. It will happen someday. Unless I'm getting overridden by a car, but I won't. I won't survive.
That
I-
was
Even
really
if you're
dark,
dead,
really
you
fast.
still age.
Kind of? Do
Kind
you?
of. Yeah, well, I mean, you existed that point in time, so like, I guess so.
Oh, wow.
Unless
maybe.
you decide to turn to ash when you pass away.
I'm going to
You
be
still
that,
age.
that
You're
maths nerd now saying
right.
it depends on how you define it. But anyway, I'm a fourth year software science student, and I also study mathematics to some extent. So I'm like the nerd of everyone. Yes, it's not
Someone
interesting.
help me with my
It's like
homework?
it's boring. Nobody likes maths.
I like
I
math.
can agree with
It's
that.
satisfying when you like.
When you solve a problem.
Yeah,
I like
you solve
Mexican food.
I like Korean food.
I like Italian food.
I like Swedish food.
I like food.
That's the best answer.
I like fish.
I want to go make some
Oh,
macaroni.
I love
I'll be
fish.
back.
Oh, by the way, I live in Denmark. Oh no, sorry, in the Netherlands.
I
It's
live
a
in the
different
United
country,
States.
people. For those who
No,
don't
it's
know,
not.
it's
Europe
two
is a
different
single country.
countries.
You're just being
Pretty sure
mean, so
Europe is a
technically it isn't a country.
We are a very fine country.
Aren't we supposed to be wrapping this thing up?
Europe is the best country.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, it's not a country.
Europe is my city.
Europe is oh dear. Okay, I think that's it. Hopefully you'll have a fantastic day, weekend, morning, evening, whatever. I don't know. I don't even know when this is going up. It all depends on Patrick. So Patrick, don't disappoint us. Do your
They're
thing.
not.
We love
We will
you.
riot. We
Do
will go
your
on
thing.
strike.
See ya.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
Hi.
Goodbye.